Hello, this is Paranormal Short Session 2 by Keith Evans at the Chestnut Street Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today's date is Monday, the 23rd of January, 2023. This is going to be placed on my YouTube channel called Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. As again, I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing, liking, and leaving comments. Thank you so much. They're much appreciated. All right, today I'm looking at John. He looks like Yonkers, spelled Y-O-U-N-G-E-R. Oh, maybe it's G-E-N. So it could be Yonkjin. Anyway, apparently he passed away, looks like November 12th, 1880. No, he was born November 12th, 1880, and passed away January, looks like 16th, 1856. It's hard for me to read. If anyone at home can make sense out of it through observing it, with the type of script and the pattern of white and shades, it makes it hard for me to read. Okay, may I just call you John? I'm going to turn on my Ovilus 5, John. If there's anything you'd like to say, if you have a question for me or want to make a statement, please go and make that statement.
Harmonic.
Is this S-T-U-N-T, stunt, and harmonic, H-A-R-M-O-N-I-C. Well, I guess you could call the Ovilus 5 a stunt with harmonics. If you can manipulate it to say that, then it's almost like you're speaking to us. So I guess that's pretty spectacular if you want to call it a stunt with harmonics. That's a good description of the Ovilus 5. All right. Is it Sabella H? It looks like Yonker to me. Sabella, is anything that you'd like to tell us, or you have a question for me? Now, for John Yonker, if that was a question, I don't think it's a stunt. And I think harmonics are being used. I think I got the word wonder.
Friendly.
W-O-N-D-E-R. I got friendly. And then let. Friendly is F-R-I-E-N-D-L-Y, and let is L-E-T. So you wonder if I'm friendly? Yes, I feel I'm friendly. And I feel that you're friendly too. Well, what are you talking about? Let what? Or is it let's talk to him by using the Ovilus? I also have an EVP recorder. Would you all feel comfortable trying that? Somehow you use your electromagnetic energy to speak on the recorder by somehow imaging what you want to say on the tape when it's played back. Y'all want to try that? All right, let's give that a try. Let's see, it's here someplace. All right. Here we go. Mr. Yonker, is there anything you'd like to tell me? Or do you have a question for me? can't say that I heard anything. Mrs. Yonker, is there anything that you would like to tell me? Mrs. Yonker, is there anything that you would like to tell me? To the best of my knowledge, I didn't hear anything. If anyone at home heard a response, please leave me a comment. Mrs. Yonker, did you have a question for me? Mrs. Yonker, did you have a question for me? Well, I think at the end that was just my fingers rolling around and not anything paranormal. If anyone at home has a different opinion, please leave me a comment. All right, I'm getting a bunch of words now. That's where I got the word name John. Said, do not, DONOT, 2 words, Fay, FAY, and spoon, SPON. Fay, was that your nickname, Mrs. Sabella? Was your nickname Fay? Or is that someone else named Fay? Well, Fay, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad you're talking to me today. Fay, are you and Mrs. Yonker the same person? You might be able to hear that. It's a fire siren in the background. There's also a truck going by. Faye, do you remember your last name? Either your maiden name or your married name?
Example. Band.
Got example and band. So ammo's going by. Example is spelled EXAMPLE. Band is BAND. So, do you think I'm example of what should be banned? Or example of a band? Is the example of a band the siren making music? I guess maybe in your day they didn't have cars and didn't have sirens, so it might sound like music being played by a horn. Well, I'm going to switch over to my
Divided.
got another
Triangle.
couple words.
Walk.
Gosh, I got 4, but I didn't see them. Looks like divided, DIVIDED, triangle, TRIANGLE, and walk, WALK. Divided triangle walk. I'm not sure what that means.
Leg.
We got known, KNOWN, could, COULD, leg. Known, could, leg. Well, I guess.
Slain. Idea. Bank.
Got 4 words again. I didn't get the first one. Slain, SLAIN, and ideal, IDEA, and bank, BANK. Slain ideal bank. I don't think that's answering any of my questions. All right, we're going to go back to Faye, and I'm going to ask Faye a question. Faye, if you could use your electromagnetic energy to manipulate the tape on this recorder so I can get some type of readout as to what your last name is. Thank you, Faye. My last name is Evans. My first name is Keith. Faye, what is your last name? Faye, what is your last name? I did get a click sound. I don't know if that was my handling of the recorder or not. It came right before I turned it off, but not exactly a couple seconds before. Thank you for talking to me, Faye. I hope you have enough energy to ask me a question. Thank you for talking to me, Faye. I hope you have enough energy to ask me a question. Well, I don't think any of that was paranormal in my opinion. If you think it was, please leave me a comment and tell me what you thought you heard. I moved around a little bit. My leg is hurting me today, so I moved when it hurts, and I also moved my fingers some. So I think that's the only thing that was heard on the recording there. Let me see. I had bank before time, BEFORETIME. Two separate words. So far today, I've got, within one line, two separate words. And then SIFT, SIFT. So, does it look blurry to you? It looks blurry to me. I don't know why it's doing that. Try to hold it far away. I used to think when my camera and video tape was blurry like that it had something to do with the ghost, the spirit of Annie Gibson, because I always figured she was in between the lens of my video camera and, somehow the electromagnetic energy was close enough just to make things blurry. So, all right, I think I'm gonna move on from here. We got a nice little gate around here, which looks fairly new. Some small tombstones. Seem like a couple unmarked ones was just flat-like. Over here we got a bigger one. Let's see. It says, in memorial of Mrs. Charlotte Cook, who died May 16th, 1871, age 48 years old, a commutant of the Episcopal Church, a faithful wife, mother, and friend. She trusted only in her Savior. Gosh, it's hard to read. Looks like HOSEPREMISES. Prosperous, sustained and comforted her in her last hours. Interesting. This is Cook. My name is Keith Evans. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions? If you're available today. Mrs. Cook, what was your favorite thing to do in life? I don't know if I'm going to get a response here or not. You see how everything is running diagonally? I just make a half turn, and a lot of them over here are running horizontal up to that point. Horizontal. Now it starts here, they run diagonally within the semi-square L-shaped lot. I'm not getting any response from Mrs. Cook with the Ovilus. So I think what I'll do is try the Olympus recorder and see if I have any luck.
Carry. Vast. Scratch.
Carry vast scratch. Carry is Carry. Vast is VAST, and scratch is SCRATCH. Let me put this down. Carry vast. So you carried stuff? What did you carry? You can't carry a vast amount of scratch. Unless to you scratch has another meaning. Could scratch mean money? You carried large amounts of money, carry vast amounts of cash. Could scratch mean cash? Slang for cash? Well, if there are any historians out there that know if scratch was ever used to mean coins or money or, dollar bills, let me know. Leave a comment. But I think scratch is slang. I think I remember people my grandparents' age using that term. They would say, so I didn't have the scratch, which means I didn't have the money to do that. So, carry vast scratch. Oh, I guess that's what anyone would enjoy doing, carrying around a lot of money. That way, if you need something, want something, you have enough. I think that did answer my question. What did Mrs. Cook enjoy doing in life? Carrying around a large amount of money. Carrying vast scratch. Scratch meaning money. Vast meaning a lot. That's pretty cool. Well, thank you, Mrs. Cook. I'm still going to try EVP and see if I can.
OI. Fate.
Thank. OI. Fate. Well, you're welcome, Mrs. Cook. And you think it's just fate, the reason why you were able to carry around a lot of money. What does OI mean? X and O's is hugs and kisses. What does OI mean? I don't know. I'm not up on the old slang, the new slang when it comes to OI. If anyone knows what OI means, kind of like it took me forever to figure out what laughing out loud meant, the initials. If anyone knows what OI means, please leave me a comment. Thank you. Well, it's getting close to probably the time that I'm going to max out my storage space. So let me try one more time to ask Mrs. Cook. I guess I'll try to ask her the same question to verify it. Mrs. Cook, could you repeat your response about what you enjoyed doing while you were alive? Mrs. Cook, could you repeat your response about what you Well, at one point, I thought I heard like a tone, like something go da, like that, or like a harmonic bell type ring. I don't know if that was paranormal or not, but I don't think there was anything here that caused it. There's birds singing, and oddly enough, the Ovilus 5 hasn't given me any more words in a while. All right, well, I got another word. Hold. You want me to hold up here and not move? Okay, I'll hold on. Just said I stand in one spot too long, my legs start to hurt, so I'm going to mill around in this one spot. Is that okay? It's sunny, but it's a cool breeze today, and it's probably, between 55, 65 degrees about, with a cool breeze blowing. So, okay, I'm going to hold up here for a bit. It's about 28 minutes worth of taping. I'm not sure how much storage space I have, so it may run out on us, Mrs. Cook. So, before that happens, I'd just like to go ahead and sign off, and then I'll linger as much as possible to give you time to speak. But this has been Paranormal Short Session 2 by Keith Evans at the Chestnut Street Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today's date is Monday, the 23rd, January 2023. My YouTube channel is called Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. I'm going to put this video on the YouTube channel sometime later on today. And I hope everyone will watch it, enjoy it, subscribe, like, and please leave me a comment. Let me know if there's anything that I missed, or if you heard or saw words and think it meant something totally different than my conclusions. Please let me know, because every situation is evaluated by the person, and every person comes in with their own prejudice and their own ways of I guess you could say, conditioned to take a group of words and make something out of it sense-wise. You might have took 6 of the words that I heard and made something totally different. Sometimes I think I'm being asked a question. It might have just been a statement. So let me know. No more words on the Ovilus. Well, thank you to, Mr. and Mrs. Yonker. Thank you to Faye. If there's another name, I thought I might have heard John. If John did say a word and I missed it, thank you, John. I'm sorry I didn't communicate more with you. And thank you so much, Mrs. Cook, for your addition to this paranormal session. All right, I want everyone to have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you in a week or so with another paranormal short session for you to enjoy. Thank you and have a good day.